Hey guys, Angel here. Thought I'd just do a quick little video on something that we have done today, a couple of things. One was this really big plant. I believe it's Dieffenbachia. I'm pretty sure that that's the kind it is. It was all in one pot and it needed transplanting. It's been getting very large. And I was able to separate it into 3 plants because they had little pups coming up around the one big plant, and so I was able to get the one big one in its own pot and then another decent sized one in its own pot, and then this little cluster of little ones that started coming up in their own pot. And so I wanted to show you guys, this is one of my favorite plants. I've had this one for about 4 or 5 years. UT got it for me for Mother's Day, and it has been through some stuff. The cats have gotten to it on several occasions a couple of years ago until we decided to lock them up. But since we've had them up here locked up in the bathroom, they have done well. But I wanted to show you, we did a transplanting of our Dieffenbachia today, and we were able to get 3 plants. We're going to probably give out the other 2. I just did that today, and I'll give it a couple weeks to stabilize and acclimate and before we decide to give them away. And then another thing we did today is UT cut the tips off of a couple of our dwarf tomatoes we had because they were getting super tall, and we're going to try and root them. And we've had a lot of success doing it this way, just putting them in water, and a couple weeks later they've got roots and you can put them in the dirt. So just a little quick update on what we've been doing over here during the cold weather. Lots of fun, never ends. We enjoy it, and we hope you guys enjoy it too. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Angel here again. And just to show you down here, we've been doing a few things today. These are the 2 tomatoes that UT had clipped the tops off so that we can reroot for new plants. As you can see, they've gotten quite tall. They're dwarfs, but with growing inside and us not having the greatest lighting system, they tend to get a little long, but they're still doing well and they're healthy, so we're happy with the way they look and the way they're growing. But they did get pretty tall, so UT decided to cut the tops off, and we'll go ahead and reroot these 2 so we can have 2 more plants. Also, we've got just a little update down here. We've got some tomatoes here on our mini bell. That's really super exciting, and that's probably the smallest tomato plant I've ever seen with tomatoes on it. We have a couple of explosive ember. I'm pretty sure they're crossed because they're seeds that we've saved, and I think they're crossed with either the sangria or the Thai dragon because we grew both of those near this plant not last year, this season before. And so with how long these peppers are, I'm guessing they're crossed with one of those 2 plants, but it's still interesting and neat, and they're pretty, and I'm excited to try them. Here we have some basil. We have lemon basil and cinnamon basil that we've started. Here is our other little mini bell still hanging in there. And then these are the celosia seeds that I decided to test germinate from my plants last year. I had saved some seeds and wanted to see if they were viable, and we've gotten some sprouts and a couple of really good plants going. The rest of them kind of just fizzled out, except that one. But I'm glad to know that they were viable and we can grow them. And then here's our second tray of peppers we did, and these ones are the super hots, and so far we have 4 that have sprouted, so we're excited about that. The 2 dwarfs that UT had clipped are Lemon Ice and Mr. Snow, so that'll be exciting to be able to get those to start. Here we have our walking onions. We weren't sure if the seeds were going to be viable. We had let them sit for quite a while and they were drying out, but it's good to see that they did sprout. I also planted some garlic chives and regular chives in here with them, and I can see a few small sprouts. Probably can't see from the camera, but I can see them. They're coming up. This is our Tiny Tim tomato, and we still have a couple little tomatoes on this one as well, which is really exciting to see. The avocado, UT went ahead and clipped that again because it was already to the ceiling again. So it's our third clipping, and we noticed here we might actually get some more branching, or they could be leaves. We're not sure yet, but it's pretty neat to see. It's still hanging in there, going strong, and just continuing to grow. In here we have some, I'm guessing, pole beans. They were part of the mystery seeds we got from that package last year, and so we decided to plant them in here. And then another tree lettuce, which is doing alright. UT did plant some celosia seeds in here. They did sprout, but they're fizzling. They've fizzled. So I'm guessing it's just too shady, but that's okay. And then our lemon trees, which will also need separated into their own pots eventually. But for now, they're doing great. They're still growing. They're getting new growth. So we're not too worried about doing that right away. And then our other two, our Purple Heart tomato, dwarf tomato, and our Peppermint Stripes dwarf tomato. And they're all doing pretty well. Healthy, alive, and kicking it. But that's what we've been doing today on leap year, February 29th, 2020. We've been having lots of fun over here. Excited about the new grow season coming up. We've had some warm weather. We're hoping to get an early spring. We'll see. You never know. But over here, we're just planting and taking care of things. Having a lot of fun. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.